Tak já vás zdravím u další epizody a míříme na Bábel. Promluvit si s Danielsem.
All right. I appreciate your patience. I'm what's known as a temporal agent. It's my job to preserve the timeline. You helped me stop one temporal incursion at K-13. There's been another at Babel, and I could use your help with it. Welcome to the Temporal Ready Room. I use it to monitor the timeline. The Nakul have sent agents to a critical point in time. We believe they disrupted the Babel conference in 2268 aboard the USS Enterprise. I want to send you back there to stop them. You'll be sent back to a point shortly before the conference begins. I'm sending one of our best temporal agents along. I believe you've met.
Nice to see you again. It's been some time. For me, at least. For you, I see hardly any time has passed at all. It must be strange to see me looking, older.
Once you're on Enterprise, deal with the Nakul and make sure the conference proceeds as planned. You'll have a temporal transponder, which will allow me to communicate with you and bring you back. You'll also have these bioscanners. They're short range, but will detect Nakul agents nicely.
Do the job right, and no one will know we were there.
The situation at Babel shouldn't be happening. Something in the past has changed, and not for the better.
Let's begin by using Enterprise's sensors to look for signs of our time-traveling friends. The computer won't have any details on the Nakul, so you'll need to recalibrate the sensors manually on the bridge. Oh, and one more item to be aware of. Let's get to work. Ensign Pavel again after you are done on duty on the bridge, which is why I will be remaining here out of sight. As much as I would like to visit the bridge again, two of me in the same place would raise questions neither of us wants to answer. I haven't worn this uniform for some time. It's a little... snug. Nice work. I'm getting some readings from Deck 11, but I can't pinpoint them. Some sort of interference. We'll need to get close and scan by hand. Start with the mess hall. There are a lot of people coming and going there.
Co to je za rasu tady ty s těma? Tam je někdo v pyžamu.
Vulcan, I would speak to you.
It does seem unavoidable.
How do you vote on the Corridon mission?
Sensors are showing that one of the delegates is leaving the lounge. Follow him. He might be trying to slip out before you can get a scan.
Is there something I can help you with? Oh, should I be concerned? It was my understanding that the transporter filters out biohazards. Of course. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be on my way.
Tahle svítí, ale není skenovaná.
Looks like they're on the move, though I'm still getting a lot of false readings on the sensors. Let's keep checking the deck. Like the old Russian saying goes, two heads are better than one. Being here takes me back. It was quite a different time for Starfleet. Head back toward the reception. There he is. Wait, that's Ambassador Gav. One down, unlikely more to go. There's nothing we can do for Ambassador Gav, unfortunately. If memory serves, Captain Kirk was attacked next, on Deck 5. The captain's wound is serious. He'll bleed out if we don't help him. Stabilize him, quickly! Dr. McCoy will be here shortly to finish the job. Good. It looks like the captain is stabilized. We need to move. I've detected Nakul technology in engineering.
Oni tady mají asi zřejmě někde nějaký přístroj, který jim umožňuje cestovat v tom čase.
Someone set a bomb in here. I cannot defuse it and keep the mains online at the same time. Wait, Chekhov, is that you? You look older than me, laddie. And you, the last time I saw you was on Dorzana Station. Something was dodgy then, and it's more than a wee bit dodgy now.
It's complicated, Scotty. We've been sent back in time to keep the Enterprise from being destroyed. Aliens are trying to alter the future of the Federation. There's no time to explain. You have to trust us, old friend. We're here to help.
All right, lad. You can start by helping me keep this ship from blowing to pieces, and get rid of that bloody bomb, if you can. Divert power to the number 2 shield. Good work. Now check on that bomb. Auxiliary power to weapons. Auxiliary power to weapons. Not that one. Auxiliary power to shields. Good work. Now check on that bomb. Repair teams to Deck 19. Good work. Now check on that bomb. The captain's ordering me to cut the power? I see what he's about. That got him.
We can't disarm this bomb, but we need to get to that Orion ship anyway. We can take it with us.
Why not just beam it into space?
We can't let that ship be captured. It has dangerous technology on it. Scotty, I need you to trust me. That ship needs to be destroyed. You can't tell anyone what happened here. It could damage the timeline irreparably. Besides, I'm captain now, so I technically outrank you.
All right, lad. I'll take you at your word. Once you're ready, I'll send you and that bomb over. Good luck to you. Energizing. Now, what's this?
The Orions will lock down their ship. We need to override their security systems.
Push X to aim your weapon. Aiming your weapon will give you a 33% bonus to damage. Use the B key to toggle between shooter mode and RPG mode.
Enemy targets on center.
Nikdy jsem to nepoužíval, tady tohle zaměřování, nevím proč.
Use C to crouch. Crouching gives a 50% defensive bonus against range attacks, but increases damage from melee attacks.
Nesnáším tady ty tmavé místa.
I'm going to try to attach the bomb to the Orion ship's engine controls. I'll need you to cover me. See if you can hold them at the doorway so they can't shoot me in the back.
Enemy targets on center.
The bomb is in place. Not much time left. We need to get out of here before we go down with the ship.
That was close. I'm glad I got you out of there in time. You're both valuable agents. Of course, no one will know what you've done today, with the exception of Commander Scott. That being said, this won't be the strangest thing he'll see in his career. Not by a long shot. Indeed. Comes with the job, I'm afraid. In the meantime, I can send you and Captain Chekhov back to your respective timelines when you're ready.
That was quite an adventure. I think you have the makings of a fine temporal agent, my friend. As good as it was to see Enterprise again, I have other duties to attend to. We're preparing for a very serious event, the Battle of Procyon 5. That conflict will determine the... Ah, but you don't need to worry about that now. Enjoy your time on the frontier of yesteryear, a time that will never come again.
A lot could have gone wrong today. We could have lost critical figures in history. Sarek of Vulcan, James Kirk, and the crew of the Enterprise. The list is long. However, the timeline was preserved, thanks to you and Captain.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Things are heating up with the Tholians. Monitor stations are detecting large fleet movements toward Federation space, and they're refusing all of our diplomatic hails. We're doing all we can to prevent a war, but it's not looking good. I want you to join a task force I'm assembling. If this goes south, I want my best people on the front line when it does. Stay safe out there.
The Federation shouldn't be having significant issues with the Tholians at this point in time. I've been scanning the timeline and I think I've found the problem. 2 years ago, a Tholian colonial fleet was destroyed. The Tholians blamed the Federation, and increasing hostilities have ultimately led us here. This is something I'll need your help to correct. I've pinpointed the incident in question, setting temporal transponder back 2 years. We need to correct the timeline during the Defiance encounter with the Tholians.
To je pěkná štreka. Tohle je celkem nuda, že musím to... A to teda mě ta lodě ještě jde rychle, protože, jak jsem už říkal v prvním díle, tak můj Endeavor, a mám vysoký Endeavor, a tudíž ta moje loď přece jenom jezdí rychle. Tohle není dobré. Nebylo to chytré od vývoje.
We've arrived in 2268, and not a moment too soon. The Nakul are clearly out for blood. Tholians are quite xenophobic. They may feel the Federation is part of the problem here. We're being hailed by the Defiant. I'll remind you that our orders forbid us from telling them anything specific about the...
Good to see you. We're in a real tight spot here. The Tholians were taking a serious beating when we reached the system, and the other ships opened fire on us the minute we dropped out of warp. Mind lending us a hand until we figure out what's going on?
This was a Tholian colony fleet.
See if you can take a little pressure off. We need to firm up our shields.
Alert. Warp. Core breach imminent. Attempt. Ship is under attack.
The aliens have disabled the Tholian flagship. She's in trouble.
Sir, if the Nakul kill the Queen, an entire Tholian bloodline will be wiped out.
Ship integrity compromised.
Enemy boarding parties are beaming to the Tholian flagship.
Destroy the aliens. Defend the Queen.
Estimated Tholian casualties are in the thousands.
Vengeance. Vengeance for the children. Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
Don't suppose you have any idea what's going on here. There's nothing on these aliens in our computers or why they'd attack the Tholians, or us for that matter. All right, do what you need to do. We'll talk about all of this when the shooting stops. Deal?
I know it doesn't feel great keeping information from the Defiant's crew, but believe me, it's for the best. I'll monitor the situation here while you assist the Tholians. Do what you can to save them. Good luck. I've found appropriate transport coordinates on the Tholian flagship. Hopefully you can convince them that we're not at fault here. If the Tholians go to war with the Federation now, it would be devastating on a galactic scale.
Sensors show the interior of the Tholian ship is too hot for us. You will need to put on an EV suit before going there.
I'm reading multiple Nakul hostiles, sir. They're all over the ship.
Reading only a few Tholian life signs. I'm detecting numerous Nakul life signs, and more are on the way. Nakul reinforcements are on their way to your position. Stay alert.
Experience pointy +1, OK. Jo, já jsem chtěl něco vyzkoušet, chtěl jsem vědět, aha, mi nesvítí kolonka event, jasně.
On the flagship just spiked. Something's wrong, and I doubt the Tholians are to blame. I'm reading more incoming Nakul transporter signatures.
The Nakul have triggered this ship's self-destruct sequence. We've got to shut that down, and fast!
Stop the ship from detonating, but they're not cool. They've killed Tholian colonists and even hatchlings ruthlessly. What they've done here is an atrocity. The last remaining Tholians are close to your position, and more Nakul are on their way. I'd hurry if I were you.
Humanoid command unit, why did you kill your kind? This is irrational. Explain. Federation, not cool. All humanoids are the same. Chaotic, irrational, peaceful, then not. Warring, then you leave. Those you call not cool killed our people. Our children, all are dead. Our sisters must know. Leave now, Federation. Leave us to our final task. You cannot help us. Too late. The hatchlings slaughtered. The colonists lost. Nothing can help in the face of this terror. We must send our message. Others will come. Leave now.
We've got enemy ships on an intercept course, including a dreadnought. We won't last long against a force like that.
Continue to fight Nakul. Keep them from us while we contact our sisters. If you speak truly, you will not betray us.
We better get back to the ship before that Nakul dreadnought comes into range.
Zajímavé.
I've been monitoring the Tholian Queen's progress. She hasn't been able to send the signal to her people. Orders?
Okay, let's have a little chat. What's the situation here? Where did those alien ships come from? I'd like some straight answers for a change. And I don't need to know, right? I read you, but it doesn't mean I have to like it. That big alien ship is still heading our way. Let's focus on that. Here they come. Just lost our engines. It'll take a while for my chief engineer to work a few miracles. That dreadnought is coming in fast. My engineers are gonna need time. A lot more time. More ships inbound to our location. The alien dreadnought is concentrating fire on the Tholian flagship.
Ship is under attack.
Federation, you have proven you are different, rational. This pleases us. We have sent word to our sisters. The Nakul will pay. The Federation will not. Now, vengeance for the slaughter of a generation. Vengeance for our children.
The Queen's message has been sent through subspace and... Yes! The timeline is correcting itself. Good work. Now, we just need to help with... Oh no. The Queen is going to full impulse. She's gonna ram the Nakul dreadnought!
Our engines are still down! We can't escape!
Captain, look at the Defiant. Perhaps a scan would be in order?
Scanning. I can't tell if there are life signs over there or not. Defiant appears to be phasing in and out of local space-time. The interaction of Nakul chronal energies with the proto-nebula has made this area of space very unstable and prone to rifts into other dimensions. We might be able to get a lock onto their crew with the computer's assistance and perform an emergency beam-out, but we'll need to act fast.
No. I'm afraid that this is their fate. This is one of the hardest things about being a temporal agent. We can only make the changes we have to make, not the ones we want to make. I'm afraid there's not. History states that the Defiant went missing, only to be found here weeks later by the Enterprise. Though they're lost, we now know that they played an important role in keeping the Federation safe, in protecting the timeline. For what it's worth,
To je zajímavé,
I'm sure
no.
their heroism
Oni
is
by ty
included.
lidi mohli zachránit, ale nemůžou, protože by porušili tu časovou linku a mohli by způsobit prostě kolaps, nebo respektive všechno by se začalo odvíjet jinak. V té původní časové lince ten Defiant vlastně zmizel. A tudíž ho vlastně, i když můžem, tak ho nesmíme zachránit prostě, nebo respektive tu posádku. My víme, co se tady stalo, ale zbytek vlastně vesmíru to neví. Oni netuší, že ten Defiant se tady potkal vlastně s Toliánama a s Nagulama a že to, co jsme teďka tady viděli, tak to se vlastně stalo. A teď my, kteří bychom tady vlastně jakoby neměli být, tak bychom mohli ty lidi zachránit, ale nemůžeme.
The Tholians will remember this as well. This encounter may lead them to be more inward-focused, avoiding conflicts with the Federation, for the time being. At the very least, they will know that it wasn't the Federation that was responsible for the destruction of their colony convoy.
Jasně. Čtyřista mužů a žen. Oh my god.
All decks have reported in, Captain. We're ready to return to our own time on your order.
No jo no, něco podobného už předpovídal Einstein, že vlastně existují, že se dá jako cestovat v čase, ale že každý zásah do časové linky může mít nedozírné následky.
Captain Archer had similar concerns when I worked with him. We often disagreed, but in the end, we were able to work past our differences and do the right thing. I hope you and I can do the same. Leaving Defiant to her fate was a hard choice, but it saved untold billions of lives. That has to count for something.
No jo, no, to jsou jednoduché počty. Kdyby oni tady vlastně nezachránili ty Toliány, nebo respektive kdyby se nepřiklonili na tu jejich stranu, tak vlastně by vznikla válka mezi Federací a Toliánama. A to by Federace nejspíš nepřežila prostě. Bohužel, no. Ti Toliáni jsou, nebo tady v té časové lince byli daleko vyspělejší.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
We have a situation in the Caleb system. The Klingons are massing a battle fleet in that sector, and it's pointed at Federation space. I'm leading a force to respond to this aggression, and I want you to be a part of it. If they cross the line, we need to be ready for anything. Stay safe out there.
This is a pivotal moment in Federation history. The Nakul may attempt to disrupt it somehow, change the course of time. We'll need to look for signs of temporal flux. If they show up, we'll need to deal with them, no matter what.
No, to je velice dlouhá cesta. Jako musím říct, že ten příběh je úžasný, jako jsem překvapený. Já jsem myslel, jako fakt jsem netušil, že ten příběh tady bude takový super. Jako když jsem hrál toho, když jsem si dělal alta kvůli lodi Jamhadara, tak jsem právě taky přemýšlel, jestli ho mám okamžitě busnout na tu 55, nebo jestli ho mám dělat, jak se říká, od začátku. Nakonec jsem teda zvolil 55, protože jsem to chtěl jenom čistě kvůli tomu, abych mohl používat jamhadarské lodě. A takže neznám ten příběh tam jejich, protože co vím, tak oni mají všechny, nebo spousta ras, třeba Klingoni, Romulani, mají ten úvodní příběh mají jiný. Ten tutoriál je dělaný formou vlastně linky dějové a Tadle je fakt úžasná, úplně koukám, nestačím se divit, fakt super. Tady je trošku škoda, že nechali ty lodičky prostě plahočit se tím vesmírem, jsou to obrovské vzdálenosti. Pro ty hráče to musí být strašná nuda. Což mi teda dost mrzí, protože ono to tak ve skutečnosti není. Potom jako později už budete mít, když kliknete tady na to, tak se přímo warpnete na to. Sice budete muset za to platit kredity, ale těch máte dost, ono to zase není nějak šíleně drahé. Ale prostě, nebo dokonce myslím, že teď už je to dokonce zadarmo. Já nevím, já to nějak neregistruju. Každopádně tohle je fakt nešťastné řešení. No. Si myslím, že ten transwarp, jako pochopil bych to, že jakože na začátku jste měli nějaký shunt warp core, ale už mám tady dvojkovej. A to už žádný šmejd není. Já nevím, no, prostě nefunguje to, ukaž. No, vidíte to? To jsou věci, které prostě normální hráč nemá. Vy byste tady měli mít teďka nějakých, já nevím, 2% možná, ani to ne. Ale jak vidíte, tak já mám tady dvojkový equip a už mám 12 critical šanci a 80 severity. To právě dělá ten Endeavor. Normální hráči to mít nebudou, což mi je fakt líto. No, 53 minut za de facto 6 minut, protože už je skoro 54, bude hodina, takže já to tady ukončím, jak se to loadne a dáme si novou epizodu. A tak za 2 minuty se znovu ozvu s dalším dílem. Tato informace je hlavně kvůli tomu, aby ti, co se na mě dívají v přímém přenosu, protože koukám, že tady nějaký lidi jsou, tak aby věděli, že to prostě bude za, já nevím, 2-3 minuty pokračovat. A vypadá to, že nám to stejně spadne, takže je to jedno. To jsem přesně věděl. Nic, já se tam jenom nalouduju a hned to tady ukončíme a budeme pokračovat za 3 minuty.